in here? Help me. You've got to help me.
Rachel.
I'm sorry, what?
I'll do anything that I can to see that Amanda's with you.
I wish you could. I just feel as though I've lost her.
It's only temporary.
Then why did the court take her away from me now? Nothing's going to change. Mac is still wealthy. He still has the house.
Well, and that's why she's with him. It's the only home she's ever had. It's a place that's familiar to her.
Everything's there except her mother.
You're not worried about her being taken care of, are you?
No. Louise is very good with her. And Mac is a good father, too. It's just that she needs her mother.
She'll be with you soon. In the meantime, I think we ought to do as Brian suggested. We shouldn't see so much of each other. Temporarily.
I just feel like my whole life is on hold.
It'll change as soon as the apartment arrangements are finalized. You move in, you get settled. The judge will change his decision.
I wish I could be sure of that.
Be sure of it. I need to take you back to Ada's before it gets too late.
We have some time, don't we?
No, we should go.
I don't want to go back there.
All right. Later, there's something I want to show you.
And now, the continuing story of Another World.
Still busy.
Something's wrong.
We don't know yet.
Well, listen, the phone's been busy for too long.
Well, maybe she just took it off the hook.
No, there's no way. I mean, Blaine would want to make sure we could call her in case something went wrong here at the connection. And she'd certainly want to be sure that Jordan could reach her.
We're just going to have to stay calm and try to keep calling her.
Yeah, but what if something's wrong?
Don't make any problems. That's only going to get us in worse trouble. It's dangerous.
Yeah, sure, dangerous. What if Jordan walks in on her while she's looking for that book? Man, listen, I don't even want to think about what he'd do to her.
Blaine knows the danger that she's in. She's going to be careful, and she's just not going to let that happen.
You think so? I wish I could be sure. She's pretty frightened. She's probably not thinking very straight. You know, on the outside she seems very cool, but underneath she's a scared lady. If she panics now, it could cost her her life.
I know that.
I'm going over there.
No.
I just want to check, make sure everything's all right.
Stay away from that house.
Come on, Melissa. You know how bad the situation with Blaine is.
Yes, and I know that if you go over there, it's not going to help. It could only make things worse.
Well, I can't just stay here.
Don't you understand? Suppose you go over to the house, and Jordan's already there. What is it you're going to say to him?
Hi, I just stopped by for a friendly chat. Sandy, you know that I'm right.
Right, I hear you, Melissa. We'll wait a little longer.
It's been real nice to have both my brothers with me. I wish you didn't have to go back to Wisconsin tonight.
Well, I don't really have much choice. I can't wait around here forever waiting for the DA's office to call.
But if the job comes through, you think you'll move to Bay City permanently?
Yeah, I think so. But the fact that I haven't heard anything doesn't make me too optimistic.
Well, I guess it takes a while for them to make that kind of decision.
Well, there's not a whole lot to keep me in Wisconsin. And from what I've seen of Bay City and the people I've met, I really think it'd be a nice place to live. Nice as any other place I've seen.
It's home to me.
I guess I just have to be patient. Official wheels grind slowly.
Oh, is that the time? I've got to get going.
I'll finish up here.
Oh, thanks. So what time do you have to leave for the airport?
No, not till later. I've got a late flight out. I think I'll just stick around here until it's time to go.
Well, instead of sticking around here by yourself, why don't you come to Ada's with me?
Oh, no, I'd rather stay here and wait for Lee.
Oh, well, he might not get back in time. Sometimes he doesn't come home till late.
Yeah, but I don't want to miss him in case he does. Haven't had a chance to say goodbye to my kid brother yet.
That'll mean a lot to him.
I wouldn't be too sure of that, Clarice.
Goodbye.
I don't blame you for having doubts, but I had to do something to help Blaine. I mean, she risked her own life to keep me from killing Jordan Scott. If I wouldn't have taken her out of there with me, she'd be dead now. I know that.
And you almost died running away with her.
Almost, kid. But I am here, and I am with you. And I tell you how much I love you. When I was so sick down in Florida, I'd dream about us together like this. And then I'd know that everything would be all right, and I'd come home to you.
And now that you have, I'm not going to let you out of my sight.
That's what I like to hear. You have to trust our feelings, kid. We'll make it work together.
I hope so.
Just know that I love you. And the rest will work itself out. You know, we could stay like this forever.
At least all night.
No, forever.
Jerry?
I don't know. You stay here. I'll be right back.
Gary! Gary!
What's wrong? Blaine. Blaine, tell me what happened. It's okay. You're safe now. Blaine, you gotta tell me what happened. Okay, come on. Sit you down. I'll get you a glass of water.
No, don't leave me.
Okay. Look, I'm right here. I won't leave. Blaine, you're gonna have to tell me what happened. Were you at the house?
I was looking for the book. I was so sure that if I found the book, we'd be safe. We'd be free, you and me and Sandy and then Jordan.
What, Blaine? Blaine, what about Jordan? What about Jordan?
He's been shot, Jerry. Jordan's been shot.
Okay. How, Blaine? How did it happen?
Jerry, I think she's in shock. We should call a doctor.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Jerry, what happened?
I'm not sure. Apparently, Jordan Scott was shot tonight. Will you stay? Will you stay here with her? I want to try to call Larry.
Sure.
Okay.
Don't leave me.
It's okay. It's okay. going into the bedroom for me. It'll stay here. I'll be back in a minute, I promise. I'll try to calm her down, huh?
It's all right. Can I get you anything? Have a nice cup of hot coffee. Huh? Be nice. Jerry will be right back. He just went into the bedroom. And he'll be right back. You're safe here, Blaine. Nobody can hurt you. Everything's going to be okay. Everything's going to be okay. It's all right. Blaine, did you drive yourself here? Is anybody with you? Blaine, didn't you go to Larry or the police? I'm all alone. Nowhere to go. Nowhere to go. Nowhere. Nowhere.
I want this whole room dusted for prints and leave everything as it is. Doesn't look like your standard mob hit.
No, mob's usually very neat, very swift. Whoever did this went through the place like a bull in a china closet.
They don't usually advertise their work.
What do you mean?
Well, I understand that you received an anonymous tip.
Yeah. Whoever it was just called, said Scott had been killed, and hung up. No time to trace it or anything.
Well, I expect the press will descend on this place before long. I'm going to have my men keep them at a distance.
Well, that might be pretty hard to do. I mean, you know, the public has a right to know.
I don't want them interfering in this investigation.
Well, I think we can handle that. I mean, after all, Scott was a prominent man around Bay City. Hard to keep a thing like that a secret.
No, you're right. But I don't think we have to be too generous with our information.
Well, Petroni, you just handle your part of the investigation. Let me handle the press, all right?
Oh, that's fine. That's fine with me, Mr. Colton.
Hello?
Hello? Is Blaine there?
Blaine, no, who's calling, please?
This is just a friend.
Well, wait, hang on. Can I take a message or anything?
No messages.
Well, what was that all about?
I don't know.
Well, Melissa, who are you talking to?
I'm not sure.
Come on, Melissa, you're not making any sense. Didn't you recognize the voice on the phone?
Yeah, the voice sounded very familiar to me, but I just can't place it.
Well, wasn't it Jordan?
No, I would know Jordan's voice. Wait. Sandy, I think it was Zachary Colton.
The district attorney? What would he be doing over there?
This doesn't sound very good.
Look, there's only one reason why the DA would be there. Something's wrong. Blaine's in trouble.
We don't know that yet.
Come on, Melissa, what other reason could it be?
Zachary could have gone over there to talk to Jordan, because rumor has it that they're very chummy.
Yeah, come on, I don't buy that. Look, I'm going over there.
Sandy, please, don't go over there now, please. If anything's happened, then it's too late. Please don't get mixed up in this, not now. Please.
No, Melissa. Look, I think I've stayed out of this too long already. I think the least I can do is to go over there and find out what's going on. Blaine's in any trouble. I want her to know that she's not alone.
Blaine, can you drink some coffee? Come on, please.
How is she?
She's the same. Jerry, I really think she's in shock.
No wonder. Did she say anything else about what happened?
She said she's alone, and she kept asking for you.
Yeah, I guess in many ways she is alone. Blaine. Blaine. I'm back. I won't leave you. I won't leave you.
Jerry. He was just lying there. Oh.
Shh. Now, I called Larry.
What?
I thought he should know where you are.
Is my brother coming here?
No, he wasn't in, but he'll call back just as soon as he gets the message. Blaine, you're going to have to tell me what happened tonight.
You warned me. It was dangerous. You and Larry.
No, that doesn't matter now. Blaine, but if I'm going to help you, you have to tell me what went on out at the house.
He was all covered in blood. I couldn't. I didn't know what to do.
You did the right thing in coming here. Everything will be all right now.
No more. Not anymore.
Blaine, who shot Jordan Scott? Did you see who did it?
Please, I can't. Please.
Okay for now.
Jerry, don't leave me.
No, I told you. I'm staying here.
I'm fine. I don't need anything. Just you here with me.
Okay. No, come on. Come on, will you try to drink some of this? Okay, I got it. Come on. We'll wait till we hear from Larry. We'll wait together.
Denny's going back to Wisconsin tonight.
Well, that ought to make Leigh happy.
I guess so, but I'll miss him. I'll never understand the problems he and Leigh are having.
Well, Leigh tells me it goes back a lot of years.
But Denny's really changed. I mean, he wants to be close to his family now.
We interrupt our program for a special report from KBAY News. Jordan Scott, prominent nightclub owner and manager of the Arena, the popular gambling casino just outside city limits, was found slain in his home earlier this evening. Police are on the scene investigating what appears to have been a homicide. They reportedly have no suspects at this time. Stay tuned to KBAY for further details as they're made available. We now return to KBAY Music. Easy listening for Bay City's beautiful people.
Jordan Scott?
They said he was murdered.
They said it appeared to be homicide.
Well, but Ada, it must have been murder. Jordan Scott had a lot of enemies.
I wonder where Blaine is.
Blaine, I didn't even... Well, they didn't mention Blaine.
Maybe she's at work.
Maybe. What about Larry? I mean, Larry might have been there.
Honey, Larry works all night at the Arena. What would he be doing at their house?
Well, I don't know, Ada, but... I mean, what if Larry's mixed up in all of this?
From what I've heard about Jordan Scott, you know, he's been into a lot of shady deals. There could have been dozens of people who wanted him killed.
I know, Ada, but Larry worked for Jordan. This has to affect him somehow.
Welcome to the gallery and studio.
It's just beautiful.
Has the place to work and live.
Live?
Apartment's upstairs. No, we'll see it later.
I don't know what to say.
Don't have to. The looks on your face says it all.
I just can't believe it.
What can't you believe?
Well, it's just so beautiful.
You think it's too sparse?
No, it's perfect. I mean, it's spacious, it's airy. This is the perfect area for exhibits. All we need is some track lighting.
Stairs go up to your apartment.
Will they do? Oh, right. We'll look at that later. And down here, this would be a perfect work area for me. We could even display works in progress.
That won't interfere with your working?
Well, it's different, isn't it? But you know, I've always thought that it would be a good idea for people to watch a work in progress so that they can really understand the final piece. And it's even big enough so that it would be really good for the students.
How many students?
Well, I don't know. You know, I've always wanted to teach, and I've never had the opportunity to. I can't believe it. I really feel like it's all going to be real soon. It's just what's here.
Something I want to talk to you about. It's a dark room.
You really decided to do it.
What do you think?
Well, I think it's going to be just wonderful. You're going to be wonderful at it.
I think you're prejudiced. It's not going to be easy.
Yes, but nothing's ever easy when you just start.
It's going to take a while to get established.
Well, I know, but things don't happen overnight.
It's easy for you to say you're a respected artist.
Yes, but I wasn't always like that. It was terrifying. First, as a matter of fact, it still is. Every time I do a new piece, it's a piece of me that I'm putting out there to be criticized.
I'm not sure that I'm ready for that.
You'll never know if you don't try.
Can you handle it?
Really?
Sticking around until I get started.
Now, once you've been sticking by me all of this time, it will be a big step for both of us. But we'll just share it. And I just love you for supporting me in this.
It's perfect. I never knew that I was going to be this happy.
Jerry, what are you doing calling me here? If people connect to this.
Larry, I know, but I had to talk to you. It's important.
All right, what's up? Jordan Scott was shot tonight. Jordan Scott, are you sure?
I'm afraid so. Blaine showed up here almost hysterical and said he'd been shot.
Blaine, is she okay?
I think she's still in shock, Larry.
Have you called the doctor? She's in pretty bad shape.
No, not yet.
You ought to do that.
Yeah.
All right, I will call Russ Matthews.
Yeah, she trusts him. Listen, in the meantime, I'm going to run out to Blaine and Jordan's house.
No, I don't think you should do that, Larry.
Look,
has Blaine given you any details?
No, she just said that he had been shot.
When I tried to press her for details, she got too upset and couldn't say anything.
Well, look, I need to know what went on.
Yeah, you're right. Okay, Jerry, I want you to take care of my sister, okay?
Will do.
All right, I'll keep in touch. Bye, Larry. What are you still doing here?
Don't sound so excited. I've only got a few minutes.
Oh, I'm sorry, Danny. I didn't mean to sound
I know.
excited.
I just wanted to talk to you before I left. I've got a later flight out.
Oh.
I know it hasn't been easy for you with my being here, and I'm sorry.
I knew it was too good to last.
What was too good?
Oh, Denny, I know you're just dying to jump on my back about something, right? Yeah, what, history, hockey, school in general, or Sally? Did I leave anything out?
Noli, you're wrong. I don't want to criticize you. I know you're doing the best you can.
You do, huh?
Yeah. And I'm through giving lectures, especially to you. I mean, who am I trying to tell you how to live your life? Like I've been some kind of shining example? Look what I did to my marriage. I don't blame Suzanne for wanting out. And you. Lee, I've never been fair to you. I even mistreated myself. But I'm trying to change all that now.
Change how?
I'm trying to look at things differently. You know, take a more positive approach. I guess I didn't like myself very much before, and I came down on everybody else around me because of it. Made me feel important somehow. I'm going to change, Lee. But I can't do it alone. I need your help. I need to know that you believe in me.
It's funny. All these years, that's all I've wanted from you.
I couldn't do it, could I?
No.
Not then, but I understand that need now, Lee. Please, I think we need each other more.
I guess I've been kind of rough on you, too.
I deserved it.
Maybe, but I must not have been too easy to raise, you know? Get saddled with me and all. Why don't we have another shot at it, huh? I think we both deserve a second chance.
Thanks, Lee. Guess I better get going. I got a plane to catch.
I'll carry your bag in the car.
Oh, no, it's okay. I can manage.
Bye, Denny.
Bye, Lee.
Hi, Mom.
I was wondering where you two were.
You'll never guess.
Well, why don't you tell me?
At our gallery.
Like in art?
Uh-huh. It's just beautiful. It has a huge studio, a huge workspace, a wonderful display space, and it's big enough so that I can take in some students.
Look, slow down, okay? When did all this happen?
Tonight. Mitch surprised me with it tonight.
You know, I've been looking for a place for Rachel and the kids.
Yeah, an apartment.
Yeah, well, that's what's so perfect about this place. It's an apartment right above the gallery.
It sounds perfect.
Oh, Mom, you'll love it. So will the children. Everybody's going to be so happy there.
And what about you? Are you going to be happy there?
Yeah, professionally, with a dark room and studio, I think so.
I'm not talking about professionally.
Mom, I told you, he's keeping his apartment above the sporting life until the divorce is found.
I know you told me.
You don't believe us?
Well, I find it very hard to believe a lot of things lately. What's all the rush, anyway?
We're not rushing into anything.
I'm not even going to touch that one.
Ada, we know what we're doing. We're not going to do anything stupid.
Look, sometimes people do stupid things and then worry about it later.
I understand that. We know the risk. We're not going to do anything to risk losing Amanda.
Mitch knows how much Amanda means to me.
And to Mac, too?
Do we have to go back to Mac again?
Yes, we have to go back to Mac again. He is her father. Now, not too long ago, I remember everybody talking about how important it is for a child to know its father.
Right, well,
Now, all Mac wants is the same thing that you fought for.
I don't want to deny him his child.
Now, try telling him that.
Mom, we're going to do anything we can to get Amanda back.
Even if it means that you can't be together so much? You're going to be able to do that?
Yes, if we have to.
Well, Mac is going to use anything he can to keep Amanda. You two can't afford to give him anything more to use right now.
We know what could happen if we risk Amanda's custody.
Do you?
Yes. We wouldn't be together if it meant losing Amanda.
Did Daddy leave?
Yeah, a little while ago.
Did you two get a chance to talk? I know he wanted to before he left. You want to tell me what happened?
It's a little strange, Clarice.
He actually hugged me. He didn't even do that when I was a kid.
I think that's nice.
I think it is. Can adults really change, Clarice? I mean, is it possible?
Well, sure it is.
Well, Denny says he wants to.
Oh, I think you should give him a chance. He's trying. Maybe tonight proves it.
Yeah, maybe, but sometimes I think about the way it used to be, and it's hard.
I know. But you want to talk about that?
No. No. Okay.
Might help.
You know, I used to try so hard to please him. That's all I wanted to do. But he made me feel like a failure. He didn't have any confidence in me at all. All I wanted to do was make him proud of me. I guess I just didn't live up to his expectations or something. You know, if I got a B on a test, he'd ask me why I didn't get an A. It got to be that nothing I did was enough. You know? I had the feeling after a while that I wasn't capable of doing anything right. You know, I didn't believe in myself because Denny never believed in me.
I think it would be real rough on you, but I think you should give Denny a chance.
I want to get close to him, Clarice. I'm afraid.
What are you afraid of?
Getting hurt. I'm afraid of trusting him, believing him, and finding out he's the same old Denny, no change.
But it's worth taking a chance for, isn't it?
Yeah.
You don't know how much this means to me. I want our family to be close, the way families should be.
Captain Petroni?
Hello, Larry.
Ewing, what are you doing here? Did you come to pay your respects to your late employer?
Officer Ewing, Mr. Colton. He's been working undercover on the Jordan Scott case for some time.
You... what? That's right. You've been undercover. Yeah, well, you certainly fooled me with your little charade.
Listen, I talked to Peterson outside. He's filled me in on everything.
Does that mean you're here in official capacity? Is that it?
That's right, Mr. Colton.
I see.
Look, Larry, I've got to talk to Maloney about sealing this place off. Stick around. We'll talk to you later.
Yes, sir.
Larry, what are you doing here?
Oh, thought. Well, look, in order to make a long story short, I've been working undercover. I'm still with the force. I'm a cop.
Really? Well, what happened to you?
Well, from the looks of things, Jordan was killed by a gunshot wound. It was inflicted at short range.
Well, do they have the weapon?
Yeah, it's been dusted. We don't have one clean print on it.
Are there any motives?
We haven't ruled out burglary.
Well, from the looks of things, that'd be a good bet.
Yeah? Maybe.
What about a suspect?
Well, we don't have anybody yet. Then again, there are a lot of people in this town who probably wanted Jordan dead.
The gallery is just beautiful. And the studio is everything I could ever have wanted.
Better than the one you had before? You used to spend hours there. At least we knew where to find you then.
Everything was so new to me then. It was all I could do just to finish a piece.
Well, you had a lot of support.
And encouragement.
I never understood half of what you did, but I knew how important it was to you. So did Mac.
He was the first one to really believe in my work. He opened up that whole world to me. But Mitch is really supporting me too, Mom. I think it's going to work out.
Well, Mitch is right about one thing.
What?
If you do lose Amanda, if Mac does get permanent custody of her, it's going to hurt your relationship with Mitch.
No, that won't happen.
Well, I think you better think about it.
No court is going to not give that child to me. Once I can prove I have a home for her, I have a job for her, they're going to award her to me.
Not too long ago, you and Mitch spent a weekend in St. Croix while your husband and Jamie were recovering from that accident in the hospital. Do you remember that?
I remember that, Mom. I've told you again and again. He went down there to tell me about it. Nothing happened down there.
Well, maybe not, but think about how it looks. The court goes on facts.
Fine, they're going on facts, but they're implying something by those facts, and what they're implying is wrong.
Well, you've also got to remember that Mac can give Amanda a fairy tale life. I mean, it's right out of a storybook. With gardens, servants, big house, a pony, the whole thing.
Takes more than money. I love her.
Rachel, Mac loves her, too. I've never seen anyone so devoted to a child. And it isn't just Amanda. He loves Jamie. He's worried sick about Jamie right now. And when he wanted to adopt Matthew, it wasn't just to get Mitch out of your lives. It was because he loves that baby.
I thought you were on my side in this.
I am. I'm just trying to get you ready for the arguments that you're going to have to face. Now, look, I know how much he means to you, but it's not unusual, you know, for a court to grant custody to a father these days.
No, not this time.
There's one more thing. What about Amanda? She's going to have to grow up with one parent.
I only grew up with one parent.
I know that. But your father left us with nothing. Now, what would it have meant to you if you'd had a father like Mac?
Everything I'd ever dreamed of.
Not just because of the things he could give you either.
No, because I just wanted to be loved because I belonged to him.
Don't you see? Mac can give Amanda the best of both worlds. Now, the court is not going to ignore that. Mac loves Amanda, and he can give her everything a child could hope for.
He doesn't love her more than I do.
Rachel, this isn't a contest. Your love might not be enough.
I don't believe that. No court would think I don't love her more than anybody else. I do love her. I love her more than anybody could possibly love her.
I hope you're right. And until that decision is made, you have to be very, very careful.
I will be careful. I'm going to get her back, man. I'll fight for Amanda, and I'm going to win.
Yeah, this is definitely Jerry's gun.
That's what I thought, too.
Well, listen, I'll go over to his apartment and I'll see what he knows.
It's a good idea. I also want you to come up with a list of people that we should call in for questioning.
Okay.
Based on what you know about Scott's operation, do you have any leads on some strong suspects?
Yeah, but I'd like to check some things out first myself.
Okay. But if you come up with anything that can wrap this case up fast, I want you to bring it straight to me.
I will.
You think Jerry is capable of killing Scott?
Well, yeah, but then there are a lot of people in this town here capable of killing Scott. He made a lot of enemies, you know.
Well, with Scott dead, your undercover work is obviously over. Well, I'm assigning you to the homicide. I want you to see it through to the end. You've worked too hard for me to put somebody new on it.
Well, thanks a lot, Captain Petroni. I can't tell you how glad I am to come out from undercover. This thing's been eating me up. I didn't know how much I could take.
I know it's been rough on you, Larry.
Yeah, well, it's been a lot worse on Clarice and Corey. At least now I can do everything I can think of to make it up to them.
X's, Y's, Z's. This isn't math. This is like learning an alphabet all over again.
Are you talking to me, Lee?
What? No, I'm talking to myself. Clarice, have you ever had this kind of... Well, I better get back to studying here. Well, the only letter I see in front of me is an F. I'll be in my room studying.
Clarice, I'm home.
Join us each weekday at this time for the continuing story of Another World.